I said, information, they're trying to take information off it. I had to come in and get the router out of it, and there's a web button. That web button's $3 million. I don't know, 300 million. Where's the other plastic one?
And she doesn't even try to shake it out or anything. She just leaves it.
Now, is there another one that came in?
I think we're ordered. That one's we're waiting on, right? Yeah, that one we haven't gotten yet. So.
Okay. What do you want for that?
That one. Well, that one would be $9.49, and then there's the other one at $17.11.
When that comes in.
And then that one comes
Or when it, on top of the gravy, right? Which will be another 25 on top of that.
This one, yeah. Well, it would be the 17. Yeah. 17.11.
Oh, that's what it is now?
Gravy.
Oh, with that?
So your total would be $26.58.
With all of it?
That's what you have right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So how much?
I'm going to do a deposit because
Okay.
I got to do a 24-hour deposit.
Okay.
And then transaction report.
How much are you wanting to?
I can't. There's $1 right here. Here's some change.
Do you want to deposit this?
I don't know how much that is.
$1.
2 something. Because I was going to give her all that over there. But shoot. Gave her 2.5.
20, 25, 30, 1, 32, 33. So 233.
Okay. Yeah, I gave her 2.5. Yeah, put that in there. Yeah, and then I'll deposit this.
Okay.
And then, oh, DOL. He was telling me. So the DOL, this is DOL. The DOL goes to Olympia. I said, well, I got the old number. I just recovered the old number. And he goes, oh, no, old number's going through Olympia. I said, no, 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 no. You call the phone. You call this phone, see this phone. You see phone, DOL. He goes, oh, it's going through Olympia. This is the phone. He goes, oh. I said, well, they're trying to shut off all the information down. You can't do that. You have no. And I said, well. So they said, submit your information. You go online, submit the information, and they sent a piece of paper in the mail to you for your appointment, so you can go get your picture, and then you pay for it. You don't do it online on the computer.
Yeah.
Because I told them. So that's why I was learning. You get a computer that goes all that money goes into the computer.
Yeah.
I said, what? I gave that computer to Andy Miller's office, the Olympia office, Jay Inslee and Mr. Manis, the General Manis. That's a strip Hooter bar. That's Donald Trump Hooter bar.
Okay.
New York, New York. That bar is a Hooter bar.
Okay.
In North Carolina, they want a Dreamliner 7 Boeing 747. Anyways, the landing gear comes from Nebraska, Kozad, Nebraska, Monroe factory. Those shocks, auxiliary shocks, the stealth bomber, all the tank, Abram tanks have 2 jet engines, sometimes 1, but they have 2 jet engines. But that landing gear that they're using or promoting, I thought was kind of unusual, but uh, he said, he's talking to me, he's telling me, through the doorway. And they're supposed to be submitted online. You get the appointment by card. You're not going to pay it on that because you're going to get jacked. They're going to steal from you. So I did a inquiry of manifest 24-hour deposit. That's why they call it 24-hour fitness, so they wouldn't jack you. They get put you on the treadmill. They jack you for that 24-hour period when you wake up. You're robbed.
Yeah.
They robbed you. But it takes 24 hours. Access of $180, even if it's anything over 10,000, 300 million, 35 million, you only have access to 180. If it's going to be check or paper, which I did a snapshot deposit to make sure straighten that out, because that computer system showed up to try to take information on and whatever. I don't know what that was about. Can't do nothing. It's HP. It's Microsoft. It's Surface, and it's they stop at S on the S's, Apples. They stop accessing. They're trying to stop production for the chips for your S phones. They can't do that. And that camera and the imaging, the web. I didn't turn the web button on that for that reason. For that, especially if somebody wants to go in the vault, take all the money out, like go across the street, take Mills Jury out, and then go to Navy Department, Simon's Mall, go in there and walk off all this stuff. I didn't hit the web button. So that's a deposit button. It's not a reset button, it's a deposit button. So that web button, I strongly recommend you don't hit the web button, and there is a router that you refer up, and shows a page that goes blank blank. There's not 4 numbers on that page I'll show. Whatever number that is, I'm not going to reveal it to or tell you, but that page, it tries to access your web page or your web browser and your web page. You don't leave it off. Don't turn it on.
Okay.
So they do a snapshot, or they try to get your VIN number on the back, VIN number on your car. There's a web feature button. So when I walk up the Mercedes-Benz or Bentley or Lamborghini or Countach or a Ferrari or Porsche, like when Bill Gates drove the Porsche. He drove a Porsche through Leroy's dealership. And it's Money Tree now. So I didn't give him any information on that, anything in increments, because when Roberta Barela, we're having babies, we're gonna have children, that route. So when they drove that Porsche through the DOL, that's right there. So when they're trying to do that system, that chip, they're trying to stop the S phone, Apple phone, Android. So I sent that phone, I left that Android Apple over at the police department, left it there, donated to them. I let them call the police department, and I said, you can have that. Face page, the advertisement, UBI number. Now the DLL, I talked to them in his face, let them know what you want me to do. I mean, all the money's right here. I mean, you can't, they're trying to take access and change the vault and keys and services, UBI number, the farm bill, I call the farm bill too. Watch some farm bill as well. I talking to her, she's talking to me, and then I gave the information. Last, first name, address, driver license, whatever. And then she clicked hang up. So when that web browser, I strongly recommend don't hit that on. Leave it off. If in that case they left you for stranded, for dead, and you come back walking, and you show up at the bank, it shows the image, deposit. They take your driver's license increments and tear it up and rip it up. You show up. They can't do nothing. You got your fingerprint. you got a sensor,
Mm-hmm.
you get your bar number, you got your everything in memory. You got the log information. You can log in your computer at US Bank, so you can walk in US Bank, log in, and then get retrieve all your information regardless. I left the app over there for a reason, so when it activates, locate it, it'll download. So I strongly recommend hit that web button. If you do, there's always discrepancies around that too.
Mm-hmm.
But if it does happen, I have to go in there, literally write information down and grab the information. In.
I gotta grab that, Felix. But you have a good one, all
Thank
right?
you.
Millerstein Jewelers, this is Audrey. How can I help you?
Let me